Once again, it's Ask Jason Roberts time. I'm Jason Roberts, and thank you for the questions. I really do appreciate it. Got one here from Walt C. It says, Jason, I see TV stations and other radio stations have vehicles with their name all over the vehicle. Did the radio station have anything like this? If they did have one, what happened to it when the station flipped to oldies? Well, as I believe I mentioned in one other of these Ask Jason Roberts segments, yes, we did have a quote-unquote station vehicle. We called it the Star Cruiser. It had the logo, I know, on the hood of the vehicle, and also on the sides, the two side doors of the vehicles for sure. The origin of the Star Cruiser was that it was a used Jeep that originally belonged to our general manager, Bill Cusack. He sold it to the Associated Group because the station needed a vehicle, and in Bill's view, this was a good used vehicle, so the station purchased it from Bill, and we put the logos on it when we flipped to the 80s format in '98. We used the Star Cruiser all over town for remotes, for public appearances. It was a good little vehicle. We got some good mileage out of it. As to what happened to it around the format change time, boy, that's a good question, because the station had changed hands twice, and I really don't know what went with what sale. I know that the Star Cruiser went to Stop 26 Riverbend. That would have been Percy Squire's old company when he purchased the radio station from the Associated Group. Whether the Star Cruiser made it to the parking lot at Saga or not, I'm afraid I don't know. But you might watch around. If you see an old Jeep sitting around in the parking lot at the Saga offices, it would have been a white-colored Jeep. It could be the old Star Cruiser, who knows. As far as other things that we had for promoting the radio stations, you may remember the banner plane. That actually was the idea of our sales manager, Tim Stinson, and I believe we were probably the first radio station in Columbus to use that. Those huge banners towed by planes that you may see from time to time flying over Columbus civic festivals or flying over the Horseshoe during Buckeye games. We were, as I say, I believe the first radio station to use those, and I recall that whenever the banner plane was up in the air, it was highly visible all over the city. It was like having a flying billboard for the radio station, and that was something that we were always very proud of. I don't think we had any other vehicles besides that, but nonetheless, I thank you very much for your question, and thanks for moving your mouse to star1079.com.